So I know you haven't seen a video from me for a while. I didn't know if you knew this, but I retired. But then apparently I wasn't allowed to retire, so I had to come back. So if you want to know all the shit that's been transpiring over the last couple of weeks, why my ass retired and then I had to come back, make sure you watch this video.
Babbzy, see them. One more year on the blog of them. Then I go live to see Babbzy broke again. She get the wings them, but she not stuck again. Got the bad mind out of luck. Babbzy has some hard work you put in, and them a block the door. Never want you put a foot in, but what fi bip, happy bip. No man can't try to take what happy weekend. So big up, big up, and all who not forget big up, chuck off. Babbzy, wait up that big and serious and a smiley face. No laugh.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Babbzy here. Video blog for you today. I know you have not seen me for a while. This video may run long. I'm not sure. So if you're not in the mood to hear what's been going on and why I retired and why I'm back and all the drama that's been going on, make sure you just don't watch the fucking video. Before I get into the video, make sure you are following me on Instagram. Over there, my name is Strictly Babbzy. All my social media outlets, my name is Strictly Babbzy, except for Facebook. My name there is Babbzy at large. I know you might not have seen me on Snapchat for a while. That partially has to do with this situation here that I'm going to explain to you and condense the explanation. Now, I want to put a disclaimer in so that everybody can kind of understand where I'm coming from. One, I don't owe anybody an explanation. I know that. I would like my fans to know what's been happening. And I do realize that there's a very big gap between my fans on Facebook and my fans on YouTube. So people might be following me on YouTube and might not have had any clue of what was going on. So they are probably lost as to what the drama is, why I've been missing, and all of that that's been going on. Secondly, I'm not going to go into a very, very huge explanation because I really want to just put this past me. But I want people to understand why going forward, my blog is going to be going forward in like a modified type of way. That was the only way that I agreed to not retire fully and to come back. But I'm modifying some of what I do. So this is going to be kind of understanding why I'm going to be heading in a different direction going forward. So if you don't know, my Facebook fan page is the hub of my blog. That is legitimately where everything happens day in and day out. I am daily on Facebook. I'm not a daily YouTuber. And, you know, we've gone over that before and whatever. People have been saying blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is I'm daily on Facebook because that's where the bulk of the conversations happen. And that's kind of where I got my start from. So I just kind of harvested my fan page into the direction that I wanted to take my blog in. So on my Facebook fan page, we post topics every day. And for the most part, my page runs very differently than a lot of the other pages on Facebook. So somebody like Movado, right, who would just put up his song and people would comment, hate it, like it, whatever. You know, there might not be engagement on his page again until like maybe 2 weeks later when he posts the next song or whatever. Where on my page, daily there's conversations, and for the most part we are all a family. So there's a lot of times where something gets posted and everybody's like, well, I wonder what Randolph Williams is going to say about that. I wonder what Pitbull's going to say. I wonder what Raleigh is going to say, because we have all come to get used to seeing each other daily on my fan page, making comments, making jokes, having a laugh, and whatever. And one of the things that I kind of been envied for by a lot of the other bloggers is how do I manage to keep 140,000 people kind of like under control? You know, there's no real flagrant disrespect. Like, how do I get it like that? And it's just been the way that we've been doing it from the start. And through consistency, we've kind of kept things, you know, streamlined in a respectful manner. So that's the way I've managed to do that. Now, I want you guys to kind of understand the fans that I have on the fan page. And the reason I'm giving you this breakdown is so that you'll really understand what transpired and why it's such a big deal and how it happened. I have very different level tiered fans, right? And what that means is there are the fans that will just generally laugh, never say something rude. You know, they're kind of like the tier 1 fans that every single day they have something positive to say. They're going to just be like, love you, Babbzy, da 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 da, whatever, right? Now, we kind of get a step up where we have the fans that will kind of try to govern the page at times, but they're entry level fans, so they'll be like, hey, you're wrong, hey, relax, hey, you're not right, you know, that kind of a thing. But like, I don't think think you're correct. Here's the stat for that, whatever, right? And then when we get up to the next level, that's kind of where we get some of the fans now who will engage with the people who are coming to either to be disruptive, or the people who are just generally wrong with their details. You know, like a Jonathan Martindale is like this. He will be the kind of guy that's like, here's the reference, here, you are incorrect, you're wrong. Like, there's those kinds of fans that will literally now step up and kind of highlight, you know what, you're wrong. Like, so you don't have this correct, you're wrong, you're talking nonsense. Then we have the next level fans. There's two more up. There's the fans now that will literally like blow you up on a page, and they will rip you to shreds, and they will cuss the shit out of you. That is a Raleigh Rawl. Those types of people on my fan page that will literally be like, yo, blah, blah, like they will just nail you. Especially if you're coming and you're being disrespectful, you're being out to order. These are the fans now that will literally step in and address you and manhandle you verbally. Well, like written wise, because obviously it's social media, right? Now, those fans don't normally engage in the everyday conversations anymore. Obviously, they have a lot of other things to do. They've actually gone on to grow and do other things, so you don't really see them as much on the fan page. Then we got the FBI fans that will literally screenshot your child, screenshot your grandma, screenshot your dog. Like, they will not play. Like, they will have your file and they will put it down, and they'll be like, you work at this place, and they will literally have everything on you like that, and they don't play around. So now that you understand how my fan page runs and the kinds of people that are on my fan page, let's get to what happened so that you can kind of understand what my issue was and why I felt like I didn't have much options in this situation, which is why I basically went silent. I was doing a live one day, and what happened was an individual in the live started to disrespect me, and I said something derogatory to the person. I was just like, you're probably there barefoot and hungry, shut the fuck up, blah, blah, blah. Typical Babbzy who claps back. You know me already, I'm gonna say something. You know I slick with the mouth. And I went to bed, and then the next day I got up, and it was total and utter chaos from that day. Apparently, what I said got broken telephoned, and it was that I said all Grenadian people are barefoot and hungry. So when I got up, I didn't realize all of this bacchanal going on my page, why I had like over 1,000 inbox messages. People were like, take down that video. The Grenadians are embarrassing me, blah, 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 blah. So when I saw that the conversation was going really, really badly, I deleted the video because I said to myself, yo, get rid of this so that these people will go away. So I deleted the video thinking that they're gone. That's it, that's cool, whatever. But I was wrong. So when I went on my next live on Facebook, what happened was more of them came out and more of them started to attack me verbally. So then all of a sudden, you know, I'm getting into it with them, they getting into it with me, and we going back and forth, and it just blows up into something that's like, I don't even know what to call it, but it was embarrassing. So long and short, a good number of people in Grenada felt that I said Grenadians are barefoot and hungry. So they have just literally been on the lynch mode, attack mode against me since that day in July. Now, ordinarily, these things don't bother me because I don't give a fuck what people have to say on social media. And I mean, I'm gonna say it, and I know this upsets people, but yo, I'm not afraid of nobody, you know. So if you're gonna do me something, step to me in real life and do me something. Like, I'm not gonna sit on social media and talk to you. I'm 6 foot in real life. Step to me with your 5'1" ass and feel you're gonna do me something and get ragdoll and go home. Because if you think I'm gonna stand somewhere and let you beat me, that's never going to happen. You might beat me up, but you gonna take some motherfucking blows. Know that. But since I know social media is never really going to get to that point because people are just talking, you know, I was not concerned with the backlash and the conversation and the disrespect that people were giving towards me. But what changed this matter is that a lot of the people who were attacking me, who were from Grenada, were attacking my fans. So now my fans are afraid. And again, if you understand the tier and the level of fans, you know, you have Grenadians inboxing people like, yo, I'm going to stab you in your face if you talk again and this and that. And it was like really like to that magnitude. And a lot of my fans who are not Caribbean, you know, might not even be black, they're not used to seeing someone tell them they're going to chop them with a cutlass and blow them up and this and that. And what was happening is that anybody that was defending me or anybody that was saying, no, she didn't say that on the live, here's what she said, they literally got attacked too. So it just turned into this whole lynch mob kind of thing going on where people were coming to me every single minute and they were genuinely afraid for their life. Like they really thought that these people were going to do them something. And you know, when I'm talking about it on my page now and I'm like, yo, stop threatening my fans, they're like, you're lying, no one's threatening your fans, you fucking liar. And it was like, I just could not for the life of me understand what was going on and why this was going this way. It was like every comment that I made where I was clarifying what was said, they're like, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you didn't fucking say it. And then anybody that was coming in being like, no, but she actually did say, fuck you, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you. And then it was like, then they're like, yeah, you fuck around with Grenadians and this is what you gonna get. I saw we day, and we this. And I'm like, yo, do you guys know how bad you look right now? Like, you don't look good. I don't know what is making you do this. Like, you don't look good. You're looking bad right now. Like, this is not a good look. Now, I've had battles with nations. I'm how many years in blogging? You know, I've had battles with Jamaicans. Jamaicans will come for me the fastest. But what I will tell you is that A, they don't stick around long. And B, the other Jamaicans on the fan page are extremely good at shutting them the fuck up and being like, yo, pussy, you're wrong. Stop your blood clotting eyes. And even on YouTube, people will be like, Babbzy, what the fuck you talking about dancehall? You're not Jamaican. And a lot of times you'll see my male fans, you know, Mr. Elliott and some people, they'll come in and they'll be like, yo, shut up. Babbzy can talk about whatever she want to talk about. And it's like, they go away. So it's like, there's always other fans to moderate the problem. But in this particular instance, there was no moderation. So it's like, I have fans crying to me about being threatened. You know, I have, like, it just put me in this place where I did not know what to do. Because I'm like, I've already gone out on a statement. I said what I said. I didn't say what they're saying that I said. I can't clarify that. You know, they want an apology. The truth of the matter is they don't want an apology. They just want to lynch me. They want to attack me. They want